Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. You will need some different materials for this tutorial because we are now starting on the 3D figures, and this is definitely going to help you work with dolls. And there's a lot of dolls that I'm going to be making tutorials on in the future after my beginner series is over. So what you will need is some yarn. I'm using the regular tutorial yarn that I use for Red Heart. After you have your yarn, you're going to need a hook, and I'm using a size H or a 5mm. You will also need a pair of scissors. You might want to use a stuffing stick. You'll need a darning needle or some other needle that you can fit your yarn into the hole of. And you will also need some stuffing. The stuffing that I'm using right now is the polyfill. You can get this at Walmart, and I think you can also get this at Joann's. It's a really fluffy type of yarn. It's not going to mold to the shapes that you're making, so it's going to keep everything kind of bouncy and full. So you might want to start using that one or some other type of fiberfill yarn. Okay, so once you have everything that you need, and you don't have to use a stuffing stick, but I would recommend that you would try to find one. The end of the pencil also works. If you use the eraser end of the pencil, you can also substitute that for a stuffing stick. Okay, so to make the circle, what we're going to do first, we're going to make our magic circle like before. If you need some more help with the magic circle, there is a link to my other video in an annotation. Three, 4, 5, and 6. And trim the tail so that it's not in the way. Okay, so now we have our circle of 6 stitches. Now we are going to put 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. Oh yes, a marker. You will also need a marker for this, so make sure that you choose a different color for your marker. If you're using a light colored yarn, which I hope that you are, get a dark colored yarn for the marker. Sorry about that. Actually had to find where the rest of my yarn was. So now that you have your circle and your marker, you want to place the marker inside that stitch. And remember, once you reach it, that will be the end of your row, and you will have to remove it and then replace it. So if we're going to be putting 1 single crochet in this one, or 2 single crochets in this one, we're going to have to kind of force it in there. Since it's the first stitch, it's going to be kind of hard to work with. Okay, so 1 single crochet. Now go back in that same stitch. Two single crochets. Now you'll go over to the next one, 1 single crochet, go into that same stitch, 2 single crochets. And you'll just keep repeating that until you reach your marker. Okay, so I have finished the row and I have moved my marker. So now we are going to be going to our second row. You should have 12 stitches around in this row. So now we're going to be adding 6 more stitches, which means you should wind up with 18 at the end of this row. We will be going into the first stitch, put 1 single crochet, go into the next stitch, and put 2 single crochets. So you should already have 3 starting out on your first row here. So go into the next one, 1 single crochet, go into the next, and put 2 single crochets. And you will continue to do that excuse me, all the way around. You should have just finished my other row. I've replaced my marker and I have 18 stitches around. So the next row we are going to be doing 1 single crochet in the first 2 stitches and then 2 single crochets in the third stitch. So 1 single crochet, go to the next stitch, 1 single crochet, go to the next stitch, 2 single crochets. So you should already have 4 stitches starting on your row. First stitch, 1 single crochet, second stitch, 1 single crochet, third stitch, 2 single crochets. You want to repeat that all the way around until you reach your marker. You should have 24 stitches around when you finish. I finished the last row and I've replaced my marker. I have 24 stitches around. So now for this next row, we're going to be putting 1 single crochet in the first 3 stitches and 2 single crochets into the 4th stitch here. So go into the first one, 1 single crochet, go to the second, 1 single crochet, go into the third, 1 single crochet, and then the 4th, 2 single crochets. First, 1 single crochet, second, 1 single crochet, third, 1 single crochet, and the 4th, 2 single crochets. And you'll do that all the way around until you reach your marker. Okay, so I finished the next row, and we will be doing 1 more increase row just like this, but we will be going into the first 4 stitches with 1 single crochet, and then in the 5th stitch we'll be putting 2. So there's a pattern here to increasing. 1 single crochet in the first, 1 single crochet in the second, 1 single crochet in the third, 1 single crochet in the 4th, and 2 single crochets in the 5th. And you will continue that all the way around until you reach your marker. Okay, I've just finished the last increase row. So now we're going to start doing 1 single crochets all the way around. So 1 single crochet in each, all the way around. And you will do this for about 5 rows. This will be the first row. Once you reach your marker, replace it and start the next row, and you will do this 5 times. Okay, I've just reached my 3rd row, and if you can see, it kind of looks like a bowl now, or kind of like a hat, or to me it kind of looks like the start of a doll's head. So now that you've got about a half 3D circle here, I'm going to tell you how to tell when your work is right side out or inside out. So if you see like where you started the magic circle right here, the tail will always be on the inside. And another way that you can tell is see how it's kind of bumpy here. These are the backs of the stitches, and you really want that to stay on the inside. The V shapes where the stitches are on the outside, that is where you want your work to be. If you're working this way, then you will continuously go up just like this, and then once we start decreasing, the circle will start closing over like this. And then we can stuff it once it gets small enough. So continue on with your rows and just make sure that you have it the right way out. Okay, I've just finished my 5th row of single crochets. So now we are going to be putting 2 stitches together. So what we're going to do is put 1 single crochet in the first 4 stitches and then put 2 together. So you're going to be going into this stitch here. In the next stitch, put 1 single crochet. To the second, 1 single crochet. Go to the third, 1 single crochet. And then 1 single crochet in the fourth. Now, to put 2 together, we are going to be decreasing. Yarn over and pull through the next stitch, but then go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3. So let's do it one more time. Go through the next 4 stitches with 1 single crochets. 3 and 4. Now for the 5th stitch, go through, yarn over, pull through, go through the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through all 3 loops. And this is decreasing. Go through the next 4 stitches with single crochets, go through the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, go through the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And you will do this until you reach your marker. Okay, I've just finished the decrease row. So now we're going to go into the next 3 stitches and do 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then put 2 together once you reach the 4th stitch. So we're going to the next stitch, 1 single crochet, second stitch, 1 single crochet, the next stitch, 1 single crochet, and then once you reach the 4th stitch here, yarn over, pull through, go through the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Go through the next, 1 single crochet, through the second, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the third, and now once you reach the 4th, go through, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over again. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3. And you will continue to do this all the way around until you reach your marker. Finish the second decrease row. You still have about 3 left. So now you want to go into your next stitch. We will be putting 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then put 2 together once you reach the 3rd stitch. So 1 single crochet in the first, 1 single crochet in the second, and then 2 together for the 3rd. 1 single crochet in the first, 1 single crochet in the second, then 2 together for the third. You'll continue to do that all the way around until you reach your mark. So we have finished the third decrease row, and now for this next row we are going to be putting 1 single crochet in the first stitch and then put 2 together and decrease there. So put 1 single crochet in the first stitch and then 2 together for the second. Again, 1 single crochet in the next stitch and 2 together for the next. And you will continue to do this all the way around. So I have just finished the next decrease row, and now you're going to see how small your hole is here. You're going to have about 12 stitches around. So what you want to do is take your marker out for now and just take that loop and pull, because we are going to want this to stay while we are putting the stuffing inside. So take whatever stuffing that you've decided to use, okay, now we're going to just hold on to these lines here, these strings, and we're just going to stuff right inside, just like this. And it's definitely not going to fill up. Eventually it will, but it's not going to fill up as soon as you put in the stuffing. So we're going to just keep stuffing for a little while until we get all the little bumps out. We're going to want this to be completely smooth around. Oh. Kind of stuff it in all directions. You want some of it to go in this way, some to go in this way, some in here. Okay, I think that's good enough. So now you just want to make sure that it's pressed down. Find your loop again. Pull that back securely. Re-add your marker. And we are ready to continue with the next decrease round. So the last round that we did 1 single crochet in the first stitch and then 2 together. So now we're just going to be doing 2 together all the way around until we get 6 stitches. So insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, insert into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 stitches on your hook, pull through all of them. You want to do that for the next. It's going to be kind of hard to get in through this little area because it's so small. This is actually a nice little way to make some Christmas bulbs. If you don't want to go out and buy them, you can actually make some soft Christmas bulbs to hang on your tree. They will be a little heavy because of the stuffing, but it would make for a nice little Christmas project with you and your kids if you have any. We're coming up to the last one here. And replace your marker. Alright, you can continue to do the decreases all the way around. You can keep going until you have about 3, but I am just going to go ahead and pull on this so that we can finish off. But make sure that you leave a long tail for sewing. That's whenever you're going to use your darning needle. So just kind of finish off there. You can remove your marker. Pull tightly. So now we're going to close up this finishing hole here. Just take the end of your yarn, put it through the hole there. Alright, so now we're just going to go kind of like crisscross across this little hole here. So you want to go through this way, pull. You want to go through this way, pull. Through this way, and pull. And now it is shut. And what you want to do now is kind of hide your tail. Don't cut it right here because then it will come unraveled because it's so short. You want to hide it inside of your work. So whatever hole that you just came out of, go close to that. Go all the way through and reach a random point in your work and just pull through. And now go back through that hole, do it one more time, go in any random direction, go through, and now you can just take that off. Now give your string a little bit of a tug and then cut. There it is. And you're done. So, I hope that this helped you. This is definitely something that you're going to have to want to know how to do if you're going to be watching some of my patterns, because I work in the round like this, decreasing and increasing a lot, mostly for my dolls. So if you're going to want to know how to do this, definitely practice. And that's it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more tutorials.